Okay, so we're going into part 2, and I left off. It's 10:55 at night right now on my time, and then it was 9:55 on the timer. So definitely changes are coming. New beginnings are coming in. Fresh new starts. Ending of certain cycles. Ending of grief, loss, lack mindset, poverty mindset. Like, we're done with all of that. You've grieved enough. You have lost enough. You've cried enough. You have fought hard enough. Now it's time for all the good that you have put out there, all the love, the kindness, everything. Just everything that you have really truly put out there is coming back to you now. And 2026 is looking to be a very prosperous year of new opportunities, new healthy cycles to come in, is what they're saying and showing me with that Wheel of Fortune. What else do they need to know? Well, the Hierophant turned over. So make sure that you're listening to your spirit guides. Make sure you're listening to whatever belief it is. If you pray to, pray if you need to pray. And of course, with the divine laws of whichever ones that means to you. Of course, I've said multiple times on here that I believe in karma and I believe in the twofold. So what you put out, you get back, and you get back twofold. And that's whether or not it's good or bad. Karma always comes back around. Always. That's why I always say, like, it doesn't really matter what religion you have, what your belief system is. Your morals is what matters the most at the end of the day. And yes, we are human. We make mistakes. We have our feelings. We're meant to have that, right? But at the end of the day, as long as you're coming from love and trying to lead with love and with kindness, even on your worst days, because we all have them, that's where you will really shine. That's where humans shine. Humanity should shine, right? All right. What else do they need to know, my angels? I just feel like this beautiful release. I'm getting like choked up. And you are too. You're going to feel like this wonderful release. It's almost going to feel like the person, this really is specifically for someone here that is grieving a loss. And I am sorry that you have had to go through that. Maybe in this past year is really what I'm hearing. And that maybe these holidays were very rough for you this year. But I am like sensing it's almost like you feel their presence. When you see this, you are going to sit with yourself, but in the next week. And it's almost like you're going to feel their presence because they are going to be either sitting beside you and they're going to be touching their shoulder to your shoulder or holding your hand, or they're going to be standing behind you with their hand on your shoulder. But of course, the other way. And it's almost like you're going to feel that. And if it's not then that you feel, they like transfer like this calmness over you. This peace, this such divine peace that you can't ignore. And that that it's them. Even though you can't like physically feel them, you can't physically see them. That is going to come over you, and it's going to be so strong that it's them. And they're going to give you that almost like closure in a way. But again, just that peace and that calmness that I believe that you're needing. Oh, and that makes sense because of the Five of Pentacles. It is the need card. And you are in need of financial, assistance a little bit, but more of needing emotional, what's the word? Because it's almost like a hug, right? Emotional safety, emotional understanding. What else do they need to know? $11:01. Oh, excuse me. 11:01 on the timer. Fresh starts, new beginnings. So I'm like a bat, I wanna fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is. And baby, all I need for you, I'm like a bat, I wanna fly away. I don't know if someone here is worried about that person that passed away, about their soul, but that is not for you to worry about. That is for them and God. That is between them and God and their angels. But I am hearing that literally, don't worry. And then don't worry, be happy now. They're being taken care of, is what they're saying. Like clear as day. And they're saying you're being watched over. Never got that message. Not like that anyway. Not with them literally saying. King of Pentacles, you're being a little stubborn when it comes to this. And maybe also right now you're doing something in excess, maybe overindulgence a little bit. Maybe kind of to dull the pain a little bit. So if you're drinking a little bit too much, I don't think it's out of hand yet, but I think this is definitely a warning to watch whatever it is. If you're doing a little bit more than what you usually do, people are starting to notice a little bit around you. Maybe even will start coming to you and saying something if they haven't already. So just kind of be aware of that. You know, if it's not drinking, if it's something else, whatever it may be. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but just please make sure that you're taking care of yourself so you could get to where they want you to be. They want you to be on this wonderful path of abundance and prosperity, and you will not get there if you're overindulging. And that's on anything. That's literally anything. Everything has to be in balance. It could be overindulging in food. It can be overindulging in sweets. It could be overindulging in alcohol or drugs or whatever it may be. You know, you just have to be very careful. And like they're saying, as long as the Six of Wands, you have success that is wanting to come in. All that hard work. I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles in my mind's eye. I'm going to go to a part 3. A Five of Pentacles in my mind's eye, I believe it is, with working. No, Five of Pentacles is there. What is the... I'm seeing the one, I cannot think of what it is right now, but I am seeing the one where he is working really hard. I know it's a Pentacles card, and he's like hammering away. He's working really hard. There's a tree behind him. The Hangman, but it is in reverse. You're holding back a lot, but you're also not opening your mind up to new beginnings, to new situations, to new thought processes and perspectives. And you're being a little indecisive on certain things that are going on right now. I think it's only because I think you're scared that somebody's going to think that you're just going to forget them. But you're also scared of the future. If you make this decision, what is going to happen? Right? Is this the right decision? Is it the wrong decision? Especially when it comes to money. Should I take this promotion? Should I not take this promotion? Should I take this new job or should I not take this new job? There's definitely someone here, multiple people here that are thinking that. And that's when the Hierophant comes in. They're saying, speak to me, talk to me, believe in me, and I will guide you where you need to be. And thanks for the little rhyme.